Hi, welcome to Sports Talk Radio. I'm Preston Bledsoe alongside Devin and Connor, and we're going to be talking about who had the best draft class this year. Devin, who's your pick?
I mean, many people are going to say the Eagles, and I think they had a great draft class too, but honestly, the Houston Texans, in my opinion, had a very good draft class. That first round, obviously, getting C.J. Stroud at 2, then trading up to 3 to get Will Anderson, I think was a very good first round. And then even in the later rounds, they added a lot of great pieces, especially like Tank Dell in the 3rd round, and getting a bunch of great young players. Henry Toledo, or however you say his last name, the linebacker from Alabama in the 5th round, was a very good pickup for a late round pick. So that's why I'm saying the Texans.
Connor?
I think the Cowboys, because they got the positions they needed, even though those weren't the best players in that position, but they definitely improved both their offensive and defensive line. Now, if they have gotten another quarterback, since I think Dak's kind of falling off, I think they would have been better, but they still had a very strong draft.
Yeah. What do you have to say about that?
The Cowboys didn't really have a necessary... I guess they did decent, but it wasn't really what I would call a great draft class. Because, when they got Mozzie Smith in the 1st round, that wasn't really... You probably could have gotten a better player like B.J. Ojolari, who could have played an outside position alongside Micah Parsons, but then what would you do with DeMarcus Lawrence? But also getting the tight end in the 2nd round. I get why you would do it because Dalton Schultz left to sign with the Texans, but it's just I didn't really think I don't think they really made moves that they should have to impact. Like Connor said, I think they probably should have drafted another quarterback. I'm not saying 1st or 2nd round, but maybe could have gotten Hendon Hooker in the 3rd round, maybe, or a guy like that to back up Dak. And I know Hendon Hooker is older, but it would still be a good backup for Dak, especially if he doesn't play well this year.
Yeah, the Cowboys got a lot of late round good draft picks, while the Eagles traded up to get more first-round draft. Texans had a lot of first-round draft picks. So the Cowboys and the Texans definitely had different drafts. Obviously, the Texans being number 1 pick, and then the Cowboys going to the divisional round last year, and so they had a lower draft pick. So I think that definitely affects it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice shoes.
What was the most underrated pick in the NFL draft for you? What was the most underrated pick that was crazy?
The most underrated pick... that's kind of hard. There are a lot of great picks made, and it's like... When you look at all... I kind of say, Will Levis maybe falling all the way to the 2nd round for the Titans. Quarterback was one of the positions that they needed a lot because Ryan Tannehill is getting older. So I kind of think Will Levis is, because Will Levis was potentially top 3 quarterback in the draft. So, and falling all the way into the 2nd round, it's basically a steal for the Titans, especially looking at their roster and what they need the most.
Connor?
I'm gonna say Will Levis too, because like he said, Ryan Tannehill's getting way too old. They definitely are gonna need a new quarterback sometime in the future.
Okay, so I'm from Texas, so I like the Dallas Cowboys. But who's y'all's favorite team?
Cowboys, because I'm from here too.
Yeah, Cowboys.
Yeah.
You have to say yeehaw.
Yeehaw! What about you? Who's crying?
All right, well, that's a good way to end our show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Why?